Next week, same place, same time. But as I sign off to the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine, and the international media outlet CNN is reporting that over 2,000 Ukrainians have been killed in the war that has lasted now 6 days. It began last week on Thursday. Although Russia claims to have captured Kherson in the south of Ukraine, local authorities there, however, deny those reports. Now, the authorities, however, explain the city has been encircled and that Russia has intensified aerial attacks against several cities in Ukraine. But even as the fighting escalates in Ukraine, the spillover of the war continues to be felt right here at home. Because about 28 Ukrainian nationals are stranded in Kenya's South Coast and are said to be living at the mercy of the hotels and the good Samaritans in that area. Tobias Chanji spoke to some of them.
According to Al Jazeera, an enormous Russian military convoy is about 25 kilometers north of the capital Kyiv, with President Volodymyr Zelensky saying that Moscow is aiming to erase Ukraine. US President Joe Biden and other Western allies say Vladimir Putin will pay a heavy price for invading Ukraine, and already they have imposed economic sanctions in a bid to put pressure on Putin. The effects of the one-week-old war continues to be felt worldwide, including here in Kenya. At the Kenyan South Coast, a tourist destination, at least 28 Ukrainians remain stranded. They cannot go back home because of the ongoing war. Maria, for example, came for her birthday, which was on 19th, and was supposed to go back last Saturday, but she can't.
On 17th of February, as I told you before, my husband presented for me a ticket here and a trip here, and I just, no one from us was expecting that something will happen with our homes or something like that. I just had my birthday on 19th of February.
Her mother is Ukrainian, while her father is Russian. Although her citizenship reads Ukraine, she says she has no place to go.
Our trip end will be on 28th.
Or going back?
Yeah, going back, but I know we cannot go back. And that's crazy when you understand, like, you don't know what will be tomorrow.
Maria and 23 others were booked at Diani Sea Resort, South Coast, through a good Samaritan, Vaclav Kolba, from Czech Republic.
And absolutely, that was a shock for all of us. 40 tourists in our hotel, they were terrified by the situation. But by the way, that man just it's a hero for us.
By posting to social media and from Ukrainian embassy that there are 23 people stranded in a Leopard hotel, and I was supposed to check out in an hour or so. So I went from hotel to hotel in Diani, trying to figure out what to do and help them out. And luckily, this hotel was the last on my journey to find the rooms for them, at least.
We thought it would be a good idea to host them for the time being as they look for alternatives to go back home.
Others, however, had been booked at Leopard Beach Resort in Diani. The tourists, who include journalists and tour operators, came courtesy of the sister city agreement between Odisha City and Mombasa. Through the agreement, 2 charters have been flying to Mombasa twice a month.
In-house, we had about 50 guests. We were able to immediately put in intervention measures just to make sure and to reassure them that they have a safe haven here.
So last year they had started doing 1 charter per month, but they had there was a plan to have 2 charters per week. 1 charter brings about 200 tourists.
The county government of Mombasa will on Friday hold a stakeholders meeting to find a way forward.
We are looking for a way to evacuate them and appealing to the stakeholders and appealing to families who we can have them in our homes until they're ready to go back home.
Tobias Chanji, KTN News, Mombasa County.